Hey guys, this is just in regards to that last post I put up, in regards to that song by Evermore. And it goes, the lyrics, a guy was walking last night and he was singing this song and he was like, I see the light surrounding you, don't be afraid of something new. And so I really like that song and how I resonate with that in Pranic healing. And so we grow up and we're just like innocent beings as kids are. And then we start taking on things from the society, the world we live in, parents, belief systems, okay? And we start thinking, having feelings of, let's say, guilt, envy, jealousy, greed, resentment, whatever it is, right? And so those things, anyways, those are, in spirituality, we call that darkness. If you've ever heard the term darkness, removing the darkness, that's what it is. It's ignorance. And so those things will come up in a person's life due to trauma, physical conditions, sicknesses, phobias. And so there's a blockage. And so what that darkness does, it blocks the actual individual from truly coming out. And the individual is made up of light. We come from earth, and that's energy. Energy is light. And so I'm just simplifying the language because some of these esoteric texts can be quite difficult to understand. And so anyways, the more healing we do, the more we awaken from that ignorance, the better we can see and envision the world that we live in. So I'll give you an example. One example for me is that, part of me used to be a hot-tempered person because people just didn't understand me or they wanted to take advantage of me. And so I used to get hot-tempered and just really just give it back to them and insult them straight away. And that was a nature for a long, long time. And then I realized, oh my God, doing a lot of personal development on myself and working on that, I realized, oh my God, I have to, I don't like this and I don't know what I'm going to become like more in the future, like 20, 30 years from now. What's my life going to look like? And so I had awareness of it, but what am I going to do now? And then picking up Pranic healing, I was able to use, in this case, it's not a physical condition, it's a psychotherapy scenario. I just removed those thought forms that are in my energy body. Okay, so those thoughts are energy, as Dr. Emoto would say. And so all I did was remove it. And so what appears next is light. So we just shine. And so different qualities could be like self-sabotaging qualities or the hot-tempered one that I was saying. So when someone does pranic healing, like myself, and I remove like these thought forms of self-sabotaging, lack of self-worth, suddenly I'm removing that out, and now the darkness is being removed, and what appears next is actually the light. And that feeling, and they say in the lyrics, don't be afraid of something new. So in other words, that new identity to not be afraid of. You've got this. This is who I was before I learned how to self-sabotage. And so that feeling of being fulfilled or a child again, it's quite scary because that person hasn't been able to experience that for a long time. And so that's what pranic healing does. It helps you remember who you truly were before all this shit happened.